Hello, hello, and welcome back to Remember the Flowers. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Well, the newest build is out, and I think this is where we were. I don't remember. It said that, the other saves didn't work, or, wouldn't work, or something, so I just skipped to here. Because that's, similar to the thumbnail from the last save or something. I don't know. We might be rereading a little bit. If we are, I'm sorry. If we aren't, then yeah, I'm amazing. Let's go. That the tire noise, vehicle noises looks loud on the levels. I'm sorry. Sleeping in a moving vehicle has never been something I was good at. I'm pretty sure I slept before slept better on the train rather than here. Although, I guess that was moving too. I don't know. I'm too tired and confused to make sense to myself right now. The constant chatter behind me seems to have stopped. It's pretty quiet other than the running of the car, and even then, it's just a hum. The thoughts bouncing around in my head are loud enough to drone out. Something catches my attention, however. The flipping of a page. Guess someone's awake after all. As much as I don't want to interact with anyone right now, I can't really lay like this all day. I try to steel myself. I'm not going to let anyone else influence me. With a deep breath and a loud grunt, I push myself up. Not gonna let anyone influence you. Sorry there, Cyrus, but I am very influenced by big, cute men, so it is what it is. I rub my eyes and heave a long yawn. Though I guess there's no choices. And whoa, wow, okay. Oh, good morning. The tiger grabs my attention. He dog ears the old book he's holding. Hope you slept well. How are you feeling? I find myself glaring at him. Eventually, I push myself up to sit more comfortably. The sun seems to just be coming up. There's already enough light for me to see the tiger in front of me and the sleeping dragon next to me. He's snoring. Could have been better. I'm fine, though. I respond curtly, trying to give him the hint that I don't want to talk right now. He doesn't seem to get it. He's acting way too friendly. Well, maybe he's just a friendly... Oh, he's so cute. What the fuck? That's good. Most people don't take multiple blows to the head very well. Very well. Although, I guess you're not most people. Wouldn't know. I lost my memory. He's taken aback by my how nonchalant I am about that. No, I'm sorry. You don't recognize me then? No. He frowns a bit before trying to smile. The tiger is eager to keep a conversation. I don't really listen. I'm suddenly reminded of the days when where I'd call a cab. More often than not, the driver wouldn't take the hint that I just wanted some quiet. Eventually, he snags my attention. Hey, are you sure you're okay? Huh? All right. When we make a pit stop, we'll look at those injuries. Sounds good. He scratches his chin. Do you want to talk? Not really, no. Well, I guess that's a bad way to put it. Do you want any questions? Do you have any questions? I sniff and shrug in response. He sighs. Oh, that's okay. Well, look, I can't really... He pauses, as if contemplating. Sorry, I just want to help. That's nice of you. I'll be fine. I'm being stubborn just to hold some semblance of power. Even though I have a billion questions running through my head. Well, we can at least, introduce ourselves. You already know my name. He grimaces. Well, yes, but it's more for formality's sake. I sigh. I guess I'm not going to be able to avoid him. Why would you want to? Alright. I'm Cyrus Cantwell. The tiger coughs. No, you can call me, Axel. Okay. Why not Lee? Ah, I see. He's a heartless. It's all good. That's not your real name, is it? Again, he seems taken aback by my bluntness. I don't want to mess around anymore. Well, no, it's not. I can't tell you that right now. How come? It's, Don't say classified. I tensed up. Hey! Sorry, I'm not trying to upset you or anything. I try to release my tension with a long, drawn-out breath. I'm not exactly in a good mood. Can't say I'm surprised. Look, I really do want to help. I can't tell you who I'm working for, or, much about who I'm with. But I can answer pretty much anything else. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I pinch the bridge of my nose. I think I'm getting a headache. Alright, here's a question. Can you stop talking to me? Axel deflates a bit at that. He nods before grabbing his book and picking up where he left off. No! He's cute, though. Good. I don't want to deal with anyone right now. I lean back into the seat and stare out the window. Eventually, I do start to feel guilty. It's really not like me to snap at someone like that, no matter the mood I'm in. How would you know? Even so, I need to be careful with what I say from now on. Anything I say or do can be used against me. I guess I have to get used to the fact that I might not be able to trust anyone anymore. Wait, trust anyone again. Wonder how long that will last. I cross my arms and tap my fingers on my elbow. I managed to keep my breath steady, but I can't deny that I'm anxious as hell right now. It's time to weigh my options. Realistically, how long can the silent treatment remain? Last. A total silence won't do anyone any good. But I also have to be careful with what I say. I'll probably go insane from the mental gymnastics. Regardless, I'll survive. With an exhale, I turn towards the tiger. What are you reading? His ears perk up before he turns to face me. Oh, it's called From the Stars. Have you heard it? Uh-oh. A casual conversation time. No, I haven't. To be honest, I'm just surprised that you're reading a book at all. Yeah, they're pretty rare nowadays. I only have a few. This is probably my 4th time rereading this one. I can tell, it looks pretty old. Well, it is. It's probably around a century old. Who's the author? I think. He tries to look at the spine, but it's pretty faded. My friend was the one who found it. I don't know much about her. Same, never heard of her. I thought you said you lost your memory. Here comes the hard part. Most of it, wait. Okay. It's fragmented. I see. So, Cyrus, I want to be honest with you. He closes his book again and sets it down in his lap. When I asked for you to, if you recognized me, it's because we were the ones who got you out of Resum. I figured. Your voices sound pretty familiar. You leaving me in that alley is one of my earliest memories. Well, at least from when I woke up here. When you woke up here? Huh. How much do you know? I'm far away from home, and I want to get back. I see. What? That's something we can talk about when we get back to our base. We have a doctor we want you to see. They could probably help. With? Axel's about to reply, but he's interrupted by a yawning dragon next to me. Oh? Oh. Okay. Oh, good morning, Ring. Hope you slept well. He sits himself up to stretch, and then groans. I'll probably have slept longer if you weren't yapping to. He opens his eyes and he zeroes in on me. Oh, right. He hasn't been blabbering to him, have you? You haven't been blabbing to him, have you? No, we were just talking. About. About. He takes every ounce of my being not to say, that stick up your ass. I was curious about the book he was reading. I wasn't talking to you. Axel, are we, really bringing him? Yes, Ring. That's been established. I'm going to make a call when we stop. Be my guest. The dragon pulls out his bulky axiom, and grumbles as he, works on it. What? He snaps at me. I guess I was staring at him. Even so, I roll my eyes and look away. I can't wait to run away from him in particular. Axel gives a loud sigh. Ring, you can stand to be a little more, hospitable. You could stand to use better judgment. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. This wasn't my idea. You didn't even try to negotiate with her. Why are you so against her? So against this? We don't know anyone else to weigh us down. We don't need anyone else to weigh us down. It's hard enough to keep track of everyone as is. I really don't like being talked about as if I'm not even here. Look, I'm with the dragon on this. I don't really want to be here either. They both look at me with a bit of shock. Then the dragon's face curls into a smile. See, he wants to leave too. That's, not up to me, is it? Ring snickers. Yeah, at least he catches on fast. Look, when we get home... The dragon starts groaning again. Ring, stop it! You're acting like a child. Whatever. He scoffs before working on his axiom again. Peachy guy. As I was saying, when we get back home, we'll be able to explain everything to you. I can try to explain some stuff, but we have to be discreet while we're out and about. Okay, I'll bite. Discreet from who? From the people who kept you captive. We're both surprised the dragon's the one who answered. Yeah, what he said. They could still find us, even if we're in the in the vehicle. Okay. In fact, our next pit stop will need to do some extractions. Wow, it's kind of refreshing to get some information for once. Assuming that it's reliable. What's this in-vehicle? That doesn't sound like a word. It's not. It's what we call the vehicle we're in. He gestures over to the dragon, who's not paying attention again. He souped it up, so that it can be invisible. Hence, in vehicle. Oh my god. I see. Lame, right? And don't be giving away my inventions so easily. I thought it was cool. It is kind of silly. But I stopped myself from snorting. What is Resum? I see the dragon turn his eyes towards Axel expectantly. It's, a facility that... They harvest people for their organs. I blink. Hey, come on! Don't be so blunt! He already knows all of this, right? I don't, know why he's asking. He lost his memory. The dragon goes wide-eyed at that, like he's, genuinely surprised. It's getting harder to keep my composure. Please stop talking as if I'm not here. It's irritating. Again, they look at me. I shrug and sigh. Sorry, Cyrus. I don't remember much, just bits and pieces. What do you remember? I hold my head and shake. It's a lot. Although, I doubt I have any useful information to give them. Let's see. Before that, I have some more questions. Shoot! When you say they can find us, I presume you're referring to people from Resum. Indeed. They've been looking for you for a while. They were in one of their highest security... you were in one of their highest security facilities. It's not hyperbole to say that you're extremely valuable to them. How come? Well, it's your blood and genetics. It's kind of hard for me to explain. That's why I want our doctor to tell you. They know more about it than anyone. I can't help but pull my sleeves up to examine the numerous scars along my arms. I see. When I look up, they're both stunned. What? The dragon coughs before trying to wave it off. The tiger keeps staring. Whoa, I'm sorry. I didn't realize how far they'd gone. Well, I guess losing my memory wasn't the worst thing to happen. Maybe. Well, speaking of, we could potentially bring your memories back. Oh yeah? Yeah, this isn't the first time something, like this has happened. We even know the cause of it, but we were careless and didn't handle the operation well. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. We did what we could, and no one got hurt. He's looking at his axiom, but holding his teammates' shoulder with his other hand. Thanks, Ring, but we did screw up. Cyrus, I don't know, what you've been through in the past week, but it's our fault for not, being more careful. For that, I'm sorry. Even while still sitting, he bows down in repentance. It's, honestly kind of awkward. I still don't know what he's talking about. It's alright. Like I said, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't have any ill will towards you for anything. You probably could. Because of us, you're stuck here. The dragon chuckles to himself, as if it's funny. I think you, specifically, are kind of a dick. Oh, yeah. The dragon slides off his axiom to lean closer to me. But Axel, stops him. Hey, seriously, that's enough. Alright. I wasn't actually, going to do anything. Not like he could feel it if I tried. All of a sudden, I remember the gun in my pocket. But and how I'd like to exude some level of power for a change. On one hand, I should keep that hidden as a last resort. Although, it wouldn't do me too much good. I'm pretty sure Cooper didn't unlock it. I mean, You okay? The tiger snaps at me out of my, momentary stupor. Just thinking. Next question. Do you know someone named Lance? Their reactions are some of the most surprised I've seen. I can hear the dragon quickly gasp before going bug-eyed. The tiger looks incredibly conflicted. Die. Hey, how do you know that piece of trash? He's growling. I'm not sure if it's directed at me or the aforementioned piece of trash. I keep my cool. Glad I'm getting better at that. He's the one who found me when I woke up. Although, he went by Cooper. Ring looks at the visible shaken tiger. Hey, Axel. No, it's fine. I want to hear about it. I assume y'all have some history together. What makes you say that? The dragon snaps at me. Well, your attitude for one thing. He told me a bit about you, though. Oh, I'm sure he did. Ring. Let him speak. I want to hear. The tiger takes a deep breath to regain his composure. Please, Cyrus, go on. I want to know what your what you've experienced this past week. Huh. What do I have to lose? This gives me an excuse to talk shit about that asshole. Even so. Do you promise to be honest, to be as honest as you can be? I do. I don't. I'm not going to let him give away any of our secrets. Then it's a good thing I wasn't talking to you, is it? The dragon looks pretty mad while Axel is trying to hold back laughter. Okay. Obviously, I can't let you know sensitive information that doesn't have to do with you. But if it does, I'll use my authority as leader to make it okay. How's that? Fine by me. Where do I begin? I recount all of my experiences I had with the Yellow Wolf. Axel is listening intensely, with a plethora of facial expressions. Even the dragon seems invested in the overall story. Oh, yeah. Obviously, I know you all had shared history. I'd like to know about that too, if possible. Axel grimaces, and Ring looks at him with worry. I can handle that part. Wow, color me surprised. It seems like he's not not completely terrible. Mm-hmm. All right, just know that he hates you all, pretty much. Figured. He's clenched his fist in his lap. Probably not a good idea to provoke the giant tiger in a closed space. I let go for now and continue with my story. Admittedly, I'm a bit winded after recalling everything. Didn't realize how much really happened over the course of 1 week. Ring looked like he's contemplating something. Same with Axel. Maybe they're just going to tell me that that's some common experience for folks around here. I hope not. That'd be fucked up. Eventually, I decide it's up to me to break the silence. So, yeah, that's it, as far as I remember. As far as I can remember. Well, Ring. I'm thinking. Give me a second. Ring pulls out his axiom and starts fiddling away with it. I look towards Axel, and he holds his hand out for to signal for me to wait. It doesn't take Ring long to finish. All right, I guess he can stay for a little while. That's a lot of decently incriminating evidence. Definitely not enough to put a dent in our workload. But if we can get his memories back. That's what I was trying to tell you. Axel states in an "I told you so" tone. I still don't think it's a good idea. But I can't deny that that's a lot of useful information. That is if we can prove it's true. How will you do that? We can try to probe you. I pause. No thanks. I wasn't being serious. He lets out a dry laugh. Could have fooled me. Like I said, we know a specialist who can try to help you. You have more in common with them than us. We'll let them handle most of the nitty-gritty details. I sigh. That's something, at least. Not as much as I'd want. But what can you do? Alright, at least we're getting somewhere. This is refreshing. This is a refreshing change of pace. Sounds like Lance kept you in the dark. He didn't even tell me my own name. Ring whistles. Damn. That sounds like him, though. Speaking of, I told you what I know. What can you tell me about Lance? Is that even his real name? Oh, yeah. He had you call him Cooper, huh? He is running out of names from what I can tell. You're not the first to say that? You're not the first to say that to me. Not surprised. But yes, Lance is his real name. Lance Kragger. I only knew him for about a year or so, but he was part of our group since its inception. What is your group exactly? Ring and Axel look at each other. Ring shrugs, giving the floor to Axel. About 7 years ago, we started out as a band of thieves. Most of us had split off over the years for one reason or another. Myself, Rose, and Lance were some of the founding members. From what I heard, it was a pretty wild time. That's putting it lightly. It's a lot to go over, but as for Lance... he's quick to tense up again. Ring steps in just like before. You told our group is... so today our group is more of a mercenary deal. We won't really go around fucking shit up for no reason. He pauses. Usually. I can't help but snort. Damn it, I need to keep my guard up. I guess after telling them my weak story, I'm feeling more open. I'll need to reel it back in. We offer all kinds of services now, if it pays well enough. In fact, bringing you all the way out here was another job of ours. Great. Sorry about that. We'll try to make you as comfortable as possible. Although, we can't exactly let you out of our sight for the time being. I narrow my eyes and lean back in my chair. Define time being. Pretty much forever. Don't get me wrong. I don't really want you here either. You're not exactly subtle about it. Thank you. Anyway, our current job is to keep you safe for the foreseeable future. Unless you want to go back to Ressum. Can't say I do. Am I going to be under, like, house arrest? Maybe if some agents are spotted around town. Although, most folks we live around don't usually care about Ressum either. Oh, that's surprising. How come? I thought they were doing a lot of good for people. So do most people. Those who know the truth tend to stay away nowadays. How many people know? Not many. Another one of our current jobs is to try to accumulate as much information as we can to show the world how bad they are. Even so, it's possible that people won't really care. They lead the medical field for doing inhuman things, but those inhuman things have saved thousands of lives. Wouldn't be surprised if you saved a few hundred yourself. Ring. Sorry, that was in bad taste. Wouldn't know. I don't know what you're talking about. We'll fix that, whether you like it or not. Great. Ring, stop antagonizing him. I'm just saying. If you're going to have him live with us, he needs to pull his some weight. He doesn't have to do anything. He's been through a lot as it is. Again, forgetting I'm here. I sigh loudly. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not in the best mood. I'll try to keep that in mind. I'll make sure Ring does the same. I stare at him for a moment. Thanks. He seems okay so far. He'd have to be a pretty good actor if he's faking his friendly disposition. Looking back, I don't think Lance was acting. Just a lot of half-truths. If I wasn't so naive, I would have seen this coming from a mile away. So does that mean that entire time that we, like, snuggled in the train car, that wasn't a lie, right? That's Lance being like, you know, yeah, it's fine. I'll need to keep that in mind the next time I'm about to get sold off. Can we keep talking about Lance? I want to keep talking about my potential future boyfriend. I really want to know more about him. Axel tenses up again. Ring is about to speak, but Axel interjects. What do you want to know? Axel? It's fine. He gives a reassuring smile to Ring. I want him to trust us, even if it means talking about the past. The past. Ring looks apprehensive for a moment, before relaxing back in his chair. Floor's all yours, boss. Thank you. So, Cyrus, what about Lance do you want to know about? Knowing that he's a touchy subject almost makes me second guess what I want to ask. Damn it. I should probably be drinking this water, but like, you know. It is what it is. But I want to know what he's really like. Why did you kick him out of your group? Axel rubs the back of his head. Straight to the point, huh? Well, it's a long story. Take your time. I'm in no rush. Let's see. Cut to the point. He sold one of our crewmates off. I blink, but I can't say I'm surprised. I guess that's a common thing for a bastard. Seriously. He was a human named Xavier. We were all pretty close, but one day he went missing. We gave up looking for him after 6 months. It eventually came out that Lance sold him to to the very person he handed you off to. I grip my thigh tightly. Is this guy for real? Xavier was pretty special to us. He was an unparalleled beacon of optimism. As you can imagine, when we found out what Lance did, we wanted nothing to do with him. I still think we should have killed him. Ring interjects while wearing a sour expression. Sometimes I think you might be right. If it makes you feel any better, I'm always scraping the bottom of the barrel for a decent meal. Oh, wait. He's always scraping the bottom of the barrel for a decent meal. Even that's too good for him. I still remember that day. I haven't gotten that mad in a long while. We were on a mission when he let it slip. He was so excited to announce a big payout for a job he'd done. He had been working on. Rosa smashed his muzzle pretty hard. She beat me to it. I hadn't seen her so angry before either. I gulp. What was the job? He said he got 600,000 plumes for the job. It took nearly half a year to get it. It took nearly half a year to get it all. But when he did, he couldn't help but jump into my arms. When I asked how he got such a large sum of money, he froze. You could tell he tried to prepare a sound and reasonable explanation as to why he sold one of our best friends. The fucker tried his best to make sure we wouldn't get mad. Suffice to say, we were mad. I can't blame you. Sorry, I know it's a touchy subject, but I have to know. Why did he sell Xavier? Was it just for money? Axel takes a deep breath before letting out a long sigh. He was a lot like you. You both carry a really precious resource, your blood. I furrow my brows. Our blood? Yes. You and Xavier are known as pristine? Is this right? Am I pristine carriers? Your blood in biology is extremely valuable to the facility in Russum. I hold my head for a moment. I feel like I'm about to remember something. Like a distant memory of someone drilling into my back. What do they use it for? You know, you know how there's almost like a universal blood type among humans. Well, there are even humans whose blood and organs can be transplanted into other species. I'm starting to feel clammy. My stomach is empty, but I feel like I can feel warm saliva pooling in my mouth as if I'm about to throw up. Indeed. There aren't a lot of people like that across any species. Maybe 3 or 4 dozen. Okay. And what do they do there? Cyrus, I think we could use a break. This isn't an easy thing to talk about further for any of us. Wait, no. I'm okay. Fuck me. I'm already showing my weak side. Sorry, I want to know more. Please. I look at Axel Wait, Axel looks at Ring for a moment. Ring shrugs again. Don't look at me. You said you'd be the one to take care of him. I did. I guess I did. Sorry, Cyrus. What else do you want to know? Can you tell me more about Russum? Well, I can assure you, I can assume you can infer what they do there. I gulp. Do they use us, pristine carriers as like farms? In layman's terms, yes. I roll up my sleeves to look at the scars on my arm again. Do I really want to know what happened to me? Who was I? We want to let our doctor fill you in on most of the details. They have experiences with treating cases like yours. There are more like me? Thanks to us. Every chance we get, we try to bust someone out of that hellhole. How has that been going? In the past 5 years, we've only been able to help 6 people escape. Including me? Including you. I don't know how we managed it. We almost didn't. You were our hardest one yet. Why's that? You're someone who had one of the best synchronization rate with other people. Huh. Your blood, organs, and bones were compatible with almost every person they put them in. Because of that, you were locked away. Much more so than the other carriers. Oh. That's the gist of it. Are you okay? No, not really. Mainly because I'm finding it hard to believe all that. But that would explain my scars. You're taking it rather well. I've been told I have a good poker face. Once. I don't know what to make of all this. It's a lot. That's understandable. Just know if you need to work something out, we can help you. That's somewhat comforting. Although, I need to be smart. Thanks, but no offense. I don't really trust you. Not yet, anyway. Axel looks a bit hurt. Ring looks indifferent. That's understandable. I'm not going to, try to push you. You've been through, you've been through a lot. What? No, okay. I just hope that you'll let us help you when you need it. I appreciate it. I think I just need some time. Well, you'll have plenty of it, Rumi. Oh, right. I'm living with you guys now, huh? Yup, that's not negotiable. But like I said, we'll accommodate you to the best of our abilities. I see. Well, it's not like I could really do anything about it. It would be best if you cooperate with us. We're not going to hurt you. Well, I might if you get on my nerves. Again, I'd like to see you try to hurt me. That a fact? Guys. Axel tries to get us to stop this childish quibble. He started it. Anyway, is there anything specific you want when we get back? We have to clear out one of the rooms, but we can try to accommodate your needs. Huh. I never really thought about it. I don't know what kind of stuff y'all really have. It can be something small for starters. Money's not really a problem. Hey, don't use our funds on him. I'm using mine, don't worry. You're so easy, man. I'm just trying to be a good host. Axel crosses his arms with pride and lets out a breath through his nose. Come on, there must be something you miss. Food, drinks, pastimes, no boyfriend, stuff like that. I mean, I used to play the piano a lot. But it's been so long, I'm worried I wouldn't be very good at it. Oh, I think I know. How about a bath? Like a tub? Talk about old-fashioned. Fitting. Hey, I like baths too. Yeah, I do as well. I have one you can use. Then we can work on getting you one. That'd be great. I can't remember the last time I've taken a bath. Ring raises a brow at that. Axel continues. We'll have our doctor show you how to cover the ports on your back. They're water resistant, but it's still a good idea. You knew about those? Yes, sadly. I'm not sure if I, want to know what they're used for. I wouldn't either. But we do have some conditions. We need to learn as much about Russum from you as we can, no matter what. Why? So we can expose those freaks to the world and beyond. And that's why you want my help. Indeed. We also want you to, recuperate from from all they've done to you. I'm told you can't feel pain. Is that right? Yeah. They did that to you. They treated your nerves for a long time in order to be more efficient at, for lack of a better term, harvesting from you. I shudder again. I can almost feel scalpels cutting my skin and muscles apart, so anyone can pick at my bones. I see. I think I could use that break now. Sorry. Of course. It's nothing to apologize for. Okay, I think I'll end the part here. So I'll see you around, everyone.